odd rupees itself. But time now to get you a CNBC TV18 exclusive. Nisha joining in with some developments around Bharti Hexacom, the IPO. Nisha.
That's right. Bharti Hexacom's IPO gets a green nod from the market regulator SEBI. So that's the big news of the day. And remember that Bharti Airtel owns 70% stake in this particular subsidiary. So the IPO details that we are gathering from sources with direct knowledge is that the launch of the IPO is likely in the first week of April. Basically, all the finishing touches are almost done. And after the end of this particular financial year is when they want to roll out this particular IPO. So that's the timeline. In terms of the valuation of Bharti Hexacom for this particular IPO, I'm gathering from my sources with direct knowledge that 28,000 crores or a little upwards of that is the kind of valuation expectation from this particular IPO. Of course, in the road shows, they must have got the appetite and investor interest at these particular valuations. The entire issue size is a large IPO, about $500 million, over 4,000 crore rupees is what I gather from sources with direct knowledge. Now, the details which are already known is that 10 crore shares would be offloaded by TCIL, which owns 30% stake in the company. And it is primarily to give a partial exit to TCIL that this particular IPO is being done. No fresh issue and no sale of shares from Bharti Airtel. But one thing to remember is that from the Bharti Airtel stable, which in this particular subsidiary, it operates the telecom services in two of its telecom circles. Well, it is an IPO coming in from Bharti Airtel stable after over a decade from Bharti Infratel, which was launched way back in 2012 and later renamed as Industar. So it is after a long gap, an IPO coming in, but of course all of it is going to be offer for sale, but a large IPO there, 28,000 crore rupees of valuation. I reached out to the company for their comments, did not get any comment on this.
Okay, all right, Nisha, thank you so much for joining us with those important details. We'll keep tracking the story very closely, but for now we'll